Hi everyone, welcome to another Greenleaf Terrain Studio update. As you can see, I have progressed this Zone Mortalis room at Mini Wargaming all the way around here. And I just got my door installed today, and I was only able to come in for the afternoon, so I have some cutting to do. Nothing's going to go on the front of that door because that's the outside, but I have it just leaning up against there, just for I know what's going on. I also have all these little guys that are leaning up against there are little panels. See how that panel sits on top of the other panel, so that's going to happen there too, but I don't have enough screws, so I don't want to glue everything and not be able to screw it all, so I'm going to get more screws before I come back tomorrow. I have my bulkhead installed with all of its screws. We were just talking about flexible grout or some type of spackling for all those lines. So until we figure that out, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I have little guys that I already cut everything out, just got to build them up tomorrow, and then they'll be magnetized on there for access to the plugs. Sorry for the quick movement there, but you can see that I have my drill plugged in, and it's not very hard to get your hand back there. There's lots of room to get your hand back in and access the plug. There's another plug. This isn't the actual guy. I'm using 1 inch and then a ½ inch on top, but it'll basically be this idea with a couple basically handles around there and then some hazard striping over them, and then you can just pull it off with the magnets, put it to the side, plug in your thing, and when you're done you can stick it back and it looks like nothing's there. So that's the idea with those guys. My door, I was going to do, you can see coming up here like that, but I wasn't quite sure how the door was actually being framed. And obviously this is ugly, so I'm going to have my foam come up to this door frame. And so I'm doing something more, a little bit different. We're going to come up something like that. And then there'll be a little bit of space up there. There'll be, I don't know, the same color as that lighter color or whatever. Just be a space. And then my door, I'm going to have a flat panel, some bigger sides, but if I move this guy here, see, close our door, that if I build out this guy and there's too much foam there, they're gonna pinch right here, so I need to finagle something special there. And then I have one more little box to cover there, or to gain access to, and then I can cut the last piece of my drywall here, put it on the face there, and then cap that guy off. I just need to have something there before I know what's going on. I was able to finish everything around the grate there, as I can't build over top of that guy. I just could build up to it, and I couldn't build super close to it as might need some repairs. So I just kind of did a angle with the same angle as the wall there for that guy, and then I just came to that little end right there. So just kicks out in the corner, has a little piece. But yeah, these walls, I think it's about 30 inches to there, 6.5 feet, and then 8 inches, then there's a couple little bit, and then up there, and then the roof. And all this above here is just going to be painted a darker color. As if I'm filming, you know, I'm in the far back corner, and that would be filming somebody, pretty much. Like, I don't stand as tall as these guys, because you'd have to be 9 feet tall to stand way up here, and you could hardly see my bulkhead, because if I was filming way like this, I would have my subject's head like here, and it's not very good. You want to be focused on the person who's talking or whatever's going on, and then this will just be in the background. So that's what I got going on. I will be back tomorrow morning for more screws. And oh yeah, the last thing is I'm building a grate along the whole bottom of this white guy. So yeah, I think I have like 5 things left on my list to do for the build, and then I'll figure out renting a paint sprayer, or something, and then we'll get this done. Ooh, so sometime this week, early next week, I really want to be done. And then I'm off to the Adepticon, and I got other clients, and I'm busy, so yeah, let's get this going on. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. If you are interested in some custom terrain or miniature painting commissions, you can email me at info@greenleafterrain.com and I'll get back to you with a quote. I already said the other stuff. Happy wargaming!